Here's Jackson, goes baseline against Hill and lays it up and in. Reggie Jackson out of Boston College. Hood to Rudy. A switch, comes out late on Hayward. Bang, three, down the drain. Goes Hayward. Shuts down the baseline. Lure, did he get the shot away? They're going to check it, I'm sure, but right now it's a 3-ball. Johnson, it's its 28th start, so he's no stranger to being in the starting lineup. And there's George Hill, who pops down a 3 of his own. Not 20 different lineups for Quinn Snyder, and they own a 42-25 record. And speaking of Joe, right on cue, knocks down a corner 3.
You know, one key to that big victory in Salt Lake was the fact that the Pistons only got 3 offensive rebounds, as you see Utah off to a hot start.
Johnson, 16th year, out of Arkansas. Hayward, rainbow shot. It's down.
No, basketball is an easy game when you just take what the defense gives you.
They'll check in on the next whistle. Lure breaks free. Rudy really couldn't challenge that ball.
Well, a little slippage there defensively.
And picked up by Hayward. In a crowd, puts it, banks it for 2.
You see Jackson, highly athletic.
Here comes Rodney Hood the other way out to Hayward. Kicks it out to Hill. Looks good is.
The ball is popping around the perimeter tonight.
6 from downtown. Utah hit 67% against the Clippers from behind the arc, 14 in all. Just past the 5-minute mark. Here comes Hayward. Breaks free. Muscles up 2 more. Beautiful move. Hayward in double digits with still over 4.5 to play. For the Pistons. Cutter, Hill. Banked it. Wow. 7 in the quarter for Hill, 10 for Hayward. Boris Diaw on the floor, sets the screen, pick and roll. Here's Boris on a lob, up top to Rudy.
What a play.
Bang, bang, 2. Rudy inside his first bucket. Dante Exum checks in at the point for Hill. He'll catch it in the corner. First shot. Got it.
Wow. The Jazz are clicking on all cylinders, Bowler.
Screens for Tobias, who drives and dunks. That helps. His career's been stalled by injury, and Ish drains the deuce on the Piston end, so they've scored 4 straight.
Baines, jumper. It's up and good.
Well, it's a nice pick and pop.
They got the turnover. Outlet, Jingle and Joe jingles in. Oh, what a pass back to Exum. And steals. Johnson, beautiful crossover on Lure. Hook it up and in.
That's all day for Joe Johnson. I said it in the beginning of the game. I don't think Lure can stay in front of Joe Johnson.
To play fast. Has his own rhythm. Same with Diaw.
It does. And Baines gets an offensive rebound put back, but he doesn't. He goes at his own pace.
Jazz try to get the turnover back, but it's picked up and put back.
The Pistons back in the ballgame.
Ingles fires up a 3. Oh, my. Jingle and Joe buries his first shot of the night. He's the 3rd best 3-point shooter in the NBA. Cross-court pass. Dante attacks. Feeds Burks back inside, wraps it up and in. That's a heck of a move by 2 young guards, Exum and Alec Burks.
Fall. Baines trying to tap it, can't, tries again, and he does, get it down.
Working overtime, Aaron Baines.
Yes, he
doing a nice job in there.
Gets a screen from Withy. Ingles sends it and scores it.
Joe Ingles, my goodness.
Give him a second or 2.
You know, a question I get a few times, Buller, is would John Stockton and Karl Malone be effective in today's game? In that 40-point third quarter against the Clippers.
They're doing it again tonight. Oh, Ingles again up top and a tip-in by Gobert. The assists keep piling up here in Detroit.
Yeah. Clock at 4 now. Gives to Marcus. Clock at 2. Fall away. Falls. Great make for Marcus Morris, and the Pistons needed that.
Baseline by Gobert. Here's Morris again. No, I'm sorry, Drummond spins in. Banked it. Wow. Give him 2 the hard way.
Yeah, he actually leads the NBA in hook shots.
Exum gives to Boris Diaw, who could dish across the court to George Hill, finds Gobert for an easy jam.
Caldwell Pope rises, shoots, way off target, but there is a big body out of nowhere. Baines.
His motor does not stop. At 3, we haven't seen a lot of that this year.
Boris corner, got it.
But it's working right now. Diaw. There's no other player like him that affects the paint and affects their team as much.
How about the hustle? Hayward took it away, knocked it away from Harris, and Hill will finish on the other end. George Hill, patient, puts up the shot, caught the rim and in.
Just working his magic.
For Gobert now, 165 on the season, tops in the league. Jumper's good, and the pull-up J by Johnson.
From Coach Quinn Snyder, after the All-Star break, he went directly and strictly to the 4 spot. And it's a mismatch for him every night.
Jump hook, Drummond. 7 to shoot. Dribble drive, goes baseline, wraparound shot. That's a nice move. Marcus Morris. Joe Johnson 3. Confident shot, and he drained it deep.
He's so smooth.
Trying to win their 20th road game of the season. Count it, continuation, and that's the first break.
It's around 17 points a game. In losses, he's right around 11. And you see tonight, only 2 points for Pope.
How about that floater by Hayward?
You know, in years past, he kind of flailed around a little bit when he got contact. This year, you don't see it. You don't see his head going back and the hair flying. He's taking on the contact and finishing.
Body now. 226. Doesn't hesitate. Got the bump. Put it up.
See, just like that.
Right there on cue.
Tobias backs in on Hayward. Baseline gun goes for Tobias.
5 minutes to play in this third quarter.
Oh,
Jazz took control early. How about that? Boers another assist.
What a horrible defensive play by Andre Drummond.
2-5, 2-9-9-9.
Well, the Pistons get one back, but notice Coach Van Gundy takes Drummond out of the game.
Playing catch with Dante. He'll roll to the rim. No, back to Boers. Wraparound pass. Rudy with a 2-hand hammer.
Gobert screens. Burks with a shot right down the middle. 72-49.
They've taken it right to him once again. I just don't think the matchups are there for the Pistons.
Utah's lead before that shot, 23. Rudy.
Not a good pass by Dante.
Baines in the paint, throws it down.
He works, and he's a guy that puts in the time. And when you put in the time, you're going to get better. That's just the bottom line. There's no shortcutting it.
Marcus against Diaw. Marcus fires, fills it, falling down. But he grabs his ankle.
Skip a pass from Burks to Diaw. Wraparound shot for 2.
Wow, what a play. What a finish by Boris Diaw.
Harris on a nice feed. Lure scores inside. First bucket since the opening quarter of play. Joe Johnson off the bench. He'll check in. Next opportunity, and Boris coming on strong.
It's going to work.
Lure jumps out on Joe. Kick it out to Joe Ingles. 3 balls away. Got it. Big shot. Right time. Gave it to Withy. Smith on a step back. Got it.
Has shifted to the Detroit Pistons, and if this bucket goes in, yeah, there's a good timeout from Coach Quinn Snyder. You can feel it. You can feel the momentum shift. Substitution for the Pistons. He's a big man trying to battle Rudy.
He played last night. In fact, 1 minute, 4 points and a rebound. Smith has 10 to shoot, down to 9. Step back jumper. Got it. Nothing but net. Ish Smith.
Well, notice what Coach Van Gundy's doing. He's not playing Drummond.
Kick it in. Boban around the rim and in. And
He's
the
a
comeback
factor.
continues.
This guy's a factor.
No starter for the Jazz has scored yet here in the fourth quarter. Until now. At George Hill. Launching.
But give Joe Ingles a lot of credit for coming in. He got cut from the Clippers. Makes the team last year with the Jazz, and then comes in this year and improves his game.
Those baselines.
Jazz have a couple more minutes where they got to compete here.
Up top, Rudy tipped it. Oh, tipped it in.
Wow.
Wow. His palm.
But to be fair, he just didn't have the skills that he has right now.
3 is down and a foul.
Lob inside for Gobert. Back outside. Ingles. Corner 3 through. Hill against Ish. Trapped. Gobert flips it. Hayward with a long gun. Got it.
That's devastating.
12 points, 4 threes.
Yeah, he had a little bit of everything. A little slow-mo Joe, a little jingle Joe.